What is going on, doggies? Welcome back to another video. Hey, we're up to no good again. You have got to be kidding me. Check this out. This is nature in its finest form. Are you friggin' kidding me, dude? That octopus just seriously came up and caught a crab. You have got to be kidding me. I just witnessed that with my own eyes. That is next level. Holy moly. That octopus right there, it just come flying out of here, smashed a crab which was sitting there, and he went back into his home. Oh my God. This is definitely the wild, wild Southwest. That was psycho. Well, you don't see that every day, do you? Wow. First time ever I've seen an octopus attack a crab. That thing was like lightning fast, man. Holy moly. We could be winding up for a bloody good day here, doggies. Ah, oh, there's that bloody wind. She's windy. Oh yeah, look at this little. This is already the best day ever and I've only just started. Look at this, mate. This is hectic. Full on cave walks. Spider webs. Oh, this is sick. Look at this. Wait, wait. All right, we've been here for no more than 15 minutes. And I'm telling you right now, from what I can observe in these rock pools, we are not going hungry today. First of all, we've just seen a beautiful big octopus, 10 meters down there. We know where he's living. If we do struggle today, we're gonna have octopus, straight up boiled octopus for lunch, but I'd rather not kill that beautiful animal. Walking around these tide pools, what you can see is countless amounts of food. Now I'm gonna show you guys what you can eat and can't eat in these tide pools, but there's one thing that's in these tide pools which really is gonna rewind time and gonna take us back to those days when we were stuck over in Indonesia, because some of the stuff that's in here is one of my favorite little treats to eat. Before we get into that, you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna boil up a coffee, have a coffee, kick this day in the ass, and hopefully we'll go put a big dirty bend in the noodle rod. That's the plan anyway. It's a bloody good one too by the sounds of it. Ow! All right, this is it. First things first, we're gonna need our billy. Gas bottle. Coffee cup. And this thing. All right, if you're an OG follower of the channel, you will remember what this thing is. This thing hasn't been used for a bloody long time. I don't even know if it still works, to be honest, but this is pretty much what got us through the whole of Indonesia, is this thing right here. And the reason that I've got this is because down here where I am right now, it is a complete fire ban. You cannot have a fire, so we're gonna rely on this thing to cook our meals today. Basically, if you don't know what this is, I got no idea if you can get them in Australia, but it's one of the best little things I've ever found. You just grab your butane gas bottle, you click him in there, slide it in, and that is your gas cooker. This little silver prawn, or this little bloody thrill-neck lizard, call it what you will, that's like a wind deterrent. So that actually stops the wind. You can push it up and the flame boils inside there. It's actually, we use this in Indo nearly every day, and I tell you what, it was bloody good. Look at that. So Billy's just gonna sit on there, that goes up there, and we're gonna make ourselves a coffee, kick this day in the ass. Right, the moment of truth. Yeah, the ignition doesn't work. That worked. Boom! Barista sessions are currently underway. I'm pretty bloody excited about it too. All right, what we're gonna do is we're gonna jump up here onto some higher ground and make a little bit of a game plan for the day. Wait! Oh, that wasn't smart at all. Hey! All right, oh, it is so windy up here. Woohoo! That is super windy. Probably can't hear me right now, but that direction over there, the sun is just there. That would be east, roughly east. We could walk that way around that headland over there, but I think what we'll do is we'll punch east, we'll explore along this coastline and just walk and walk until the bloody sun sets today. See what we find, do what we do, but I think I can tell you one thing for free. Casting the noodle rod into this wind is going to be a mission. It is so bloody windy right now. You know what? I bloody love it. You can't let shit weather stop you from having fun. And that's what today's all about. We're gonna go and challenge this wind straight in the face. We're gonna make fun of a shitty weather day, and it's gonna be bloody good. That water should be boiled by now. We'll go put that kettle on. We'll go make that coffee, and then we'll start punching. We're just gonna walk east, see where we end up today. Oh yeah. Now we can officially get this party started. Oh, smell that. Instant goodness. Barista Sessions 101. Look at that. Cheers. Oh, that hits the spot. That is bloody beautiful. All right, let's get this done. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo. Have a look at this. This place doesn't cease to amaze me. We're only 20 to 30 minutes into this walk, and what we found here is that right there. You can see this water is pure, fresh drinking water. So what's going on, what I'm guessing is happening, there's a spring somewhere up here and it's pushing that fresh water down. It's obviously trickling here into the ocean, but this water here is fresh drinking water. What you'd have to do, you have to boil it up. You'd boil it up, you get all those bacteria out of it, you'd maybe purify it, you could drink this water. You could literally live here indefinitely with what we've found already. We've got octopus, we've got rock pools full of food, fresh drinking water in this little rock here. And this is actually running water, it's trickling down. So something up there is forcing that water out of the earth. Incredible. What else are we gonna find today? This place is already blowing my mind. Probably that water is so clear. Look at this. Boom, just like that, we've got another fish. So we're not going to go hungry today. Like I said, these are a beautiful little snack. But these ones we're gonna let these go. We've got a big day ahead of us. We'll get him back in the water, keep punching up. This is so good. All right, doggies, we've got a little bit of drama on our hands. So when I do these walks, I always take this radio. It's a 5-watt GME radio. I always take it with me just in case I hurt myself or if something happens back at the car. So right now, Mac 10's actually, she's alone in the car and she's way back. If you can see that headland in the background, she's around that headland and a little bit more up. So she's by herself in the car and she's just gone ballistic on the radio, yelling and screaming. So I'm gonna hit her up and see what the problem is. I know what the problem is, but I'll show you guys what the problem is. Mac 10, do you copy?
I copy.
All right, you're on camera. Do you want to tell me what you just tell them what you just told me?
Oh, there is a huge snake, like right in front of the car. Not even kidding. It's monster.
Alright, so basically what's happened is there's a big snake next to the car and she's sitting in the car and shit scared. Wow, do you know what sort of snake it is?
I think it could be a python, but I don't know. I'm not going any close to it, eh?
What color is the snake?
Black and greenish. It has like a green spot on it.
Green spot. Does it have vertical lines or horizontal lines? Like, are the lines going up and down around the body?
Yeah. It goes like up and down.
And it's got like a weird shaped head, like a box head.
Yeah, like I don't know. It's just a snake and it's big and it's right in front of the car.
If it has vertical lines, it's probably just a python. But don't touch it. Just let it go. Let it do its thing.
Yeah, I'm not touching it. I'm not getting any close. But it's like right here, like right next to the car.
Did you get video evidence of this snake?
Yeah, I do.
That's good, then we know you're not talking shit. Alright, I'm walking miles and miles away, so we might drop out of reception soon, but hope stay safe and don't touch the snake, alright?
Yeah, I won't. I will show you the video when you're back.
Alright, I'll be back at sunset. See ya!
Be safe, see ya!
Field day, over and out.
Over and bye.
Alright, so that's why these radios are so bloody handy. Like literally, Mach 10 is so far away and you guys can hear how crystal clear that footage is. So she's obviously got a big snake that's hanging around the car. So if that snake is real, I'm gonna drop that footage right about now.
Oh my gosh, look at this snake. Oh my gosh, look at the size of it. I'm not going outside anymore until Matt's back. You kidding? I'm pretty sure this is a python, but I'm not touching it. Oh my god. This is probably the first time in Australia since I get this close to a snake. Surprisingly.
So that's why carrying a radio like this on these missions that we do is so bloody handy. Like, if something happened to her, she got bitten by a snake, if I got bitten by a snake, like where I am right now down south, it's prolific for tiger snakes. There's tiger snakes and a lot of dugites down here. What they do is they bathe on these white rocks to keep warm in the sun. So there's a lot of snakes around here, and if I got bitten or she got bitten, I can use this radio, communicate to her, and we can sort of help each other out. So it's a bloody good thing to keep a radio like this on you at all time. Alright, I don't know about you, but I'm getting bloody hungry. So I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna use this pot, the same pot that we boiled our coffee in. We're gonna use this pot to also cook fish in. So it's a bit of a different way of cooking fish, but when you've only got a pot, this is all we got out here, we got nothing else. So we can actually use it, and it's a beautiful way of cooking fish. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna boil probably half the pot full of salt water, clean, sandless salt water. We're gonna bring that to the boil. While that's boiling, I'm gonna go on a mission. We'll go catch a couple of fish, and we'll bring them back here, and I'll show you how you can cook fish in a billy like this, and it tastes incredibly bloody good. Yes, what's up?
There is a black and brown snake and he seems to be coming inside of the car.
There's a snake going in the car.
So yeah, I've blocked the door, but he seems to be coming from the bottom and I don't know what to do. He's black and brown.
Just relax, relax, relax.
Should I stay in the car? I closed the door, but I think he can come from the bottom, can he?
Whereabouts are you in the car?
In the front seat.
Okay, just relax. Are both front doors shut?
Yeah, front door are shut, the door are shut, but he seemed to be coming like underneath the car.
The odds of the snake getting in the car are extremely, extremely rare. It's probably going to go crawl in the engine, but not in the car.
What should I do? I go outside of the car or stay in?
Where was the snake when you saw it?
It was coming from the bush, so I closed the door and he was coming on the chair. And then from the chair outside, he starts coming under the car, like where the doors are, and he was continuing down.
Go and crawl into the back of the car. It's not going to go into the car, babe. You're going to be okay. But if you want to feel safe, you need to get out of the car because it can still get in.
I don't know what to do. Is it dangerous one?
Can you describe me the color of the snake?
It's black and brown.
She's so scared. You can hear it in her voice. Okay, just be super calm, babe. It's okay. The odds of it coming into the car are like 0%.
I don't know what to do.
That's the second snake that we've had around the car today, and she's freaking out. I've got about a 2-hour walk back to the car. Just look outside, down the windows. Can you see the snake, or it's out of sight? Mikey, you there?
Yeah, I'm here. I can't see him.
Put the car in neutral and start the car. We're gonna scare this snake out of the engine bay. What I think's happened is, what I think's going on is Maki's so far down there. She's like, it's taken me 2.5 hours to walk here.
The car?
Yeah, put the car in neutral and start the engine.
Okay.
She is so scared. So what's happening right now is there's a snake in the car, and it's from what it sounds like, you guys are hearing this live, like this is not a joke. Sounds like the snake was going in the car, so she shut the doors and then it's gone up the wheel and into the engine bay. So hopefully starting the car is going to rattle the engine and it'll scare her off. But you got the car started?
Not yet.
This is hectic. This is a place you do not want to be bitten by a snake, and if it's a black and brown snake, that's not a friendly snake. That's a highly venomous snake, especially out here in the outback. So
I started the car.
have a look very carefully down on the floor if you can see it taking off.
You want me to open? Okay, so I have it. I have the handbrake on. It's in neutral. I can leave the pedals.
Yeah, just leave the car like that. And can you see the snake anywhere? By starting the engine, that loud sound should have scared it off.
Maybe I will have to go at the back of the car. When I saw him last time, I can't see him on the front.
Okay, if you don't feel safe in the car, walk through the back of the car and exit the car, but that means you're not going to be able to talk to me on this radio.
Yeah, but he was on the back of the car when I came in.
Oh, he was crawling through the back of the car.
Yes.
Babe, snakes are that fast that he could already be half a kilometre in the bush, or he could still be under the car. I don't know where he is.
I'm gonna go to the back of the car and I'm gonna look if I can see him.
All right, I'll keep the radio on me and you just be careful, yeah? Remember to stay as calm as possible and just relax. It's going to be fine. It's not going to bite you, but just be aware, okay? Okay? This is hectic, man. That's the second snake today within what I've been walking for 2.5 hours. So, wow. All right, I'm going to, she should be fine there. I kind of feel like I should walk back, but I think she'll be fine. I'm going to fill up this billy with water, like I said, and we'll continue this mission. This is chaos, mate. All right, that's about enough water. Oh.
I can't see him.
You can't see? I'm trying to talk. You can't see the snake?
No, I can't see him. What if he is inside?
The odds of the snake going inside the car are so rare that it's like the 1 in a million, babe. It's all sealed off. It can't get in the car. That's why dust doesn't get in the car.
He really seemed like he wants to attack me, like he was coming for me. Like I closed the door and he kept coming.
I don't know, just stay in, you're the safest in the car, so just stay in the car and sit in the back of the car.
In the back of the car.
Well, anywhere, you're safe anywhere in the car. The odds of the snake getting in are very, very, very slim.
Okay, and what's brown and black snake? What is it?
I don't think if it's a brown and black snake, shouldn't be very dangerous, but you're going to be fine. You just relax, and if you see the snake in the car, just make small movements. Don't be scared. Don't scare it, and just slowly make your way out of the car, okay?
Okay.
Remember, it's just an animal. If you scare it, it's going to get aggressive. So you just stay very calm and just slowly make your way out of the car, but you should be fine in there, okay?
Yeah. Thank you.
Wow. All right, I just told her that a brown and black snake isn't dangerous. I'm just lying. It's probably one of the most poisonous snakes here in Australia, but to say that, if I say that it's the most poisonous snake in Australia, she's gonna freak out, and I'm probably gonna have to go back there and find the snake. So let's continue this mission. This is not a joke, by the way. This is actually really happening. This is not like staged or anything, but anyway, we've got the water on the boil. I'm gonna chuck the lid on and we're gonna go get ourselves a couple of fish for lunch. And if Mucky freaks out again, I kind of feel bad leaving her in the middle of the bush. So we might head back to the troopy, and this might turn into a snake rescue mission. Who knows? This is all part of the fun. All right, field day family, let's do this. We've got to make some lunch, and then we might go and rip a snake out of the car, out of the engine bay of our car. Who knows? Woo-hoo. All right, we need to get ourselves a little bit of lunch. Hey, quick smart, because little Mac 10, she's locked herself in the car, and she said she's not getting out of the car. Oh, that's a fish on. She said she's not getting out of the car until I come back, because she reckons it was a big black and brown snake. So what I think we'll do is we'll get a feed, cook him up, and we'll start heading back to the car and see if we can find out what this snake is. Oh, good fish to start the cooking mission. Get up here. Beautiful. One fish on the deck. Let's go again. Boom. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Fish on. Oh, it's hitting it. Come on, eat it, you mongrel. It's right there. Yeah. Oh, we dropped it. Fish on, ready? Oh, fish on at the beach. Fish on at the beach. He's going back, he's a baby. See you, mate. Let's go again. Hey. Boom. Come on, let's go. Fish on. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Noodle rod, do what you do best. Go, noodle rod, go. Noodle rod, go. Bang, fish on. Ooh, it is so much bloody fun. Oh, I dropped it. Don't worry, they're coming in thick. Look at them. There's another one. Oh, good fish. Good herring. Get him up. Oh yeah, baby. Oh, we're back in the kitchen, and look, we've been gone for all of about 4.5 seconds, and we have 4 beautiful herring here. These are gonna be lunch. Beautiful little eating morsels they are. So we're gonna rip a fillet, or actually what I'm gonna do is probably fillet them, scale them, and show you how we're gonna bloody cook them. Very good way of cooking fish when you don't have much. Right, pretty basic what we're gonna do with these fish. Scale all 4 fish. Basically, if you have no idea the anatomy of a fish or what a fish looks like or how a fish is built, they're covered in things that are called scales. Basically, it's like a protective armor over their soft skin. So you want to get them off because I'm telling you right now, they don't taste no good. So we're going to scale all 4 fish, which is basically dragging a knife in the opposite direction of what the scale lays on their body. If you don't know how to scale a fish. Alright, we'll get all those scales off this rock because no one wants scales in their food. I think what we're going to do is just going to grab this big knife. This is a ridiculously blunt knife, but we're just going to rip. Oh wow, it's very, very blunt. I'm just going to rip a couple of fillets off these little hezzers. Wow, this is blunt. Should get the job done, but look at that. Don't need a sharp knife to fillet a herring. Beautiful, mate. Look at that. That knife is blunt as blunt can be, and it's a beautiful little, so that's what we're ending up with, little fillets like that. I'm going to do all these 4 fish and I'll show you the next step. Oh yeah, look at that. That water is boiling. It's exactly what we need. Here's all of our beautiful fish fillets. There's a lot of fish fillets there, beautiful little hezza fillets. Now this is an extremely complex and an extremely hard way of cooking. Only the master chefs of the world can cook this way. Basically what you do is you boil up a pot of salty water. You just bring that water to the boil. Once it's boiling, you grab your fillets and you literally just go, sear. Right, we're just going to load this pot up with fillets. And you're going to see them, they're going to curl up into little balls. That's what you want. So we're going to drop all the fillets in, one by one. And you'll see them slowly turning white. Very, very hard way of cooking this is. You're going to do that. You're going to bang the lid on. And you're going to let it sit like that for a couple of minutes. Oh, here she goes, she's bubbling over, which would usually mean it's cooked. Oh, look at this. Delicious little bits of fish floating around. Have a look at this. Look at that, mate. Little fish concoction. Smells like, you know what that smells like? It smells like fish and salt water. So what I'm gonna do once we eat the fish, I'm gonna bottle up that salt water and fish. Use it as a cologne, mate. Won't be able to keep the girls off me. Anyway, look, I'm gonna drop a link in the description of the video for this handheld radio. I'm not getting paid to say this whatsoever, but GME is a bloody reliable brand, and I love using them. Without having this thing, I would have no idea that Mach 10 right now, literally right now, my girlfriend has locked herself in the car because there's a brown, probably it's a brown snake. There's a brown snake crawling through the engine bay of our car, and it's a highly venomous, dangerous snake. So I think once I eat this food, we're gonna start heading back towards the car to see if we can wrangle that snake out. But what I will do is I'll leave a link in the description of this video of this handheld radio. They're bloody good. Everyone who does adventures like I do, you should all have one, because look, one day it could possibly save your life, or even save your girlfriend when she's stuck in the car with a snake climbing up in the engine bay. But our fish is done, and we're looking good. Have a look at this. That's pretty bloody interesting. Can we all just take 5 seconds right now just to have a look at the views? Are you kidding? This is possibly one of the best kitchens we've ever had. All right, that fish is done. And what's pretty interesting is you can actually see, like, look at all the oil in there. All the oil is, I didn't put that oil in there. That's literally just come out of those fish fillets. So that oil there is extremely healthy. Oh, and salty and hot, but that's beautiful. Look at that. That's our lunch. With one hell of a view. Well, here is the finished product of our masterclass cooking. That is a beautifully piece of cooked fresh fish, herring to be particular, and I tell you what, it is beautiful to eat. Honestly, you'd pay in a restaurant to eat this. And it is simple as catching a fish, putting it in boiling water, and that is it. It is the simplest way of cooking a fish, but it is so tasty, man. Because you're cooking it in salt water, you don't need to add salt, pepper, nothing. It's got that fully salty flavor, but you can still taste the fish, and it's super moist. It's just the easiest, best way to cook fish. Look at that. Who would have thought? I remember when I was a little kid, I used to catch flathead and cook flathead like this, because flathead are really good to cook like that. If you ever get the chance, go down to the beach, catch a couple of fish, bang them in some boiling water. It's the easiest way you'll ever cook a fish, and it's bloody tasty too. Look at that, mate. Perfect. Well, that was a beautiful feed. It'll give us enough energy to start the rest of this adventure that we're doing, but I think what I might do is, if you keep walking around that way, we just briefly went up there before where we were getting swooped by those crazy ass birds. Haha, this bird's trying to attack me. What's your problem, bruh? It's actually swooping me. Yeah, go on, mate. Look at him, he's trying to attack me. Hey! What does he want? Why does he hate me so much? Hey! I did nothing to you. Oi! What is your beef, bro? You walk back around there, the wind is just not in our favor once again. Super windy around there. What I might do is I might start making my way back to where Mach 10 is. I'm not gonna rush. She sounds like she's safe in the car. She's still sitting in the car right now. So she's probably, oh, she's got the car on. Hopefully she's got the aircon running. But if she's not, she's gonna be sweating her ass off in there. What we're gonna do is I'll start heading back towards the car. We'll walk, not as slow as we walked here, but we won't rush. I'll fish along the way, see if we can pick up a bigger fish than a herring. And when we get back to the car, we'll see if we can find out what this brown and black snake is. If it's still in the car, highly doubt that it's in the car after she started the engine, but you never know. So we'll go do a Mach 10 rescue mission. See if she's all good, she's okay, we can't identify what snake it is, or if we can't see the snake, we'll punch back down around that headland and we'll just keep fishing for the arvo and see where the afternoon takes us. But that was a bloody beautiful lunch. It's time to go and explore some more stuff. It's time to go help a young lady in a car and find a snake. That's what time it is. This bloody life is exciting, I tell you what. Alright, we're going in to find this snake. The car's parked just up around the corner here. And let's go and see if we can find this snake. Watch where we're stepping. Snakey snake. Alright, there's my car. There's my big beautiful rig. Where's the snake at? Mac 10. He's still in the car.
Yes.
Oh, are you kidding?
I've been outside.
Where is it?
I don't know, but be super careful now.
What happened? So tell me what happened. Where is this friggin' thing? It would be long gone by now, but you just never know. You don't want to get bitten out here. Well, this is hectic. All right, so basically what happened was the snakes you saw this morning was over there, and then she just showed me a video of that snake. Now that's a python, so that snake is not a venomous snake. She actually got really close to that filming it. That was all good. It was just chilled and it just sort of like went into the bush. And then the second snake, what happened was it came out of the bush here into this bush here. Then it came up to this chair and like went up and climbed over the chair. And then Mac 10 was sitting in the car and it literally just went straight for the car, put its head up and tried to climb in the car. And she like slammed the door so the snake couldn't get in. Then it disappeared under the car. And then she could like, what, you hear something under the car or noises or something? Or are you just freaking out? But this, she's got, like, I was like, show me the footage. And she's like, I will show you the footage. Ha! So she actually has footage of the snake and it's a weird looking snake, man. All right, so this is the snake coming out of the bush. And it's actually a really weird snake. Look at this thing, man. It's like brown with dots all over it. I ain't never seen a snake like that. And then it climbs the chair and then it goes straight up into the car. Look at it climbing the chair. That's hectic.
He's going on the chair.
All right, so there's a snake under the car. No, it's probably gone. All right, wait, this is not even a joke right now. I just popped the engine of the car and I heard this like weird sound and I was like, what the hell is that noise? Not even joking, right? I put my fingers under there, I popped the friggin' hood of the car and I heard this like, I was like, that ain't normal, man. And I just stuck my head in there and the snake was like, whoosh, come straight out at me. The snake is in the engine bay of the car right now. It literally just put its head up and it was all like aggressive and pissed off. So Mac 10's been sitting in the car for the last 3 hours, probably longer, and there's a snake cruising around the engine bay of the car. That is hectic. Not even joking, mate. There's a snake in the engine bay of the car. You don't want to be getting bit. I don't know what sort of snake that is, but we don't want to be getting bitten out here. We're in the middle of nowhere. It's a good 2.5 to 3 hour drive to the next town. So how the hell do you get a snake out of the engine bay? Flat foot down the beach? All right, let's try to find this snake. It was in that corner there. This is hectic. Right, it was just in that corner over there before. All right, so we're gonna try to start the engine and see if the snake drops out or what happens, but yeah, there's a snake, it's in there. All right, hit it. I can't believe it doesn't fall out when the engine starts. That's psycho. Give it some gas. Scare him out of there. Go, rev it, give it hell. Get out of our car! I got no idea. We will find this snake. It's in there somewhere. All right, this snake is still in the engine bay of the car. We've started the car, we gave it a little bit of gas, does nothing. The problem is that snakes are incredible creatures. They can like seriously slither and slide and squeeze into places that you'd never believe are real. So right now this snake could be absolutely anywhere in the engine bay. Can't see it. I've been under the car with a torch, I've been up here with a torch, and I can't see where it could possibly be, but I sort of want to get it out before I continue this adventure because I don't want to have a snake in the engine bay, and Mac 10 doesn't feel safe sitting in the car with a possibly venomous snake just sitting in the engine bay of the car. So think we'll just persist and we'll try to get him out, but right now it ain't looking good. He's good at playing hide and seek, that's for sure. I'm just waiting for it to like launch out and smack me in the face, because when I opened the bonnet, it was pissed off. Like it had its head up and it was like angry as hell.
He is angry.
It was in the corner over there.
He didn't do anything to him. Vicious.
Yeah, but I'd be angry too if I was in someone's engine. All right, we're gonna find this snake and we'll keep you up to date. Hopefully he just falls out and goes home. Alright, so I can basically look around this whole entire engine bay and I can look from the top and the bottom and I can't see a thing. The only one place that I can't see is on top of the gearbox. And it's kind of semi-flat on top of the gearbox there. He might be curled up there in a ball. I'm not too sure, but there's no way I'm sticking my hand up there to find out. Just can't really see him anywhere else in the engine. Very, very strange. Anyway, I think I'm gonna give it 5 minutes. See if we can appease again. If he doesn't appear, we might go fishing. I don't know, see what happens. I wanna find him. He's in here, he's 100% he's in here. He has not fallen out of the engine yet. He's a bloody master of disguise, that's for sure. Mate, I've got absolutely no idea where this snake is, but I'm 110% certain that there's a snake in the engine bay. I literally saw it with my own eyes when I opened the bonnet. It viciously like went at me. Well, it didn't really go at me, but it made like a noise and had a little launch from that back corner over there. So there's 100% a snake in the car. I got no idea where it is. Look, we can't find it, but it's still in there. Hasn't fallen out. We haven't seen it run away, but what do you do? Welcome to Australia. Anyway, what we're gonna do now is we're gonna go see if we can put a bend in the noodle rod. We're gonna be using that little tiny dancer jig, and we'll see if we can upgrade from a herring to something a little bit bigger and a little bit more beautiful. So I'm gonna run down here. The wind is fully come in now. It's blowing its ass off, but that's all right. We're gonna throw this little lure around and we're gonna get something bigger than a herring. That's the plan anyway. See, he's down the beach and there's a big bend in the noodle rod. You are never gonna believe what just happened just then. Oh my God. All right, so I was casting my lure and I casted it that way and my lure went up and then it came back and I lost it behind me. Not really, but that's how windy it is right now. It is that windy. You know what, I'm gonna quit while I'm ahead. It is blowing, it's absolute tits off right now. Can't even fish into that wind. It's just picked up. Obviously when we were trying to catch that snake, it's just gone, picked up stronger and stronger and stronger. And now it is just pretty much unfishable conditions. But look, I've had a magical day. This is what I love doing the most, when you just do these random challenges or walks or call it whatever you want. If you guys ever get the chance, just chuck a backpack on, chuck an old school billy in your bag and just walk as far as you possibly can. It is good for the soul, trust me. I feel like $1 million right now after doing such a little walk. So, well, it's a medium-sized walk, but it was a good walk. But with that said, I'm gonna love yous and leave yous. It's too windy to fish now. I'm gonna go try wrangle this snake out of that engine bay. And I guess I'll see you guys in the next episode. Next time we're gonna be chasing big juicy fish. We're gonna belly up the water. We're gonna bring out the big rods and reels and we're gonna go see if we can get a couple of big dogs off the beach. So with that said, doggies, I'm gonna love yous and leave yous. If you guys wanna grab your merch, smash this button here. If you haven't subscribed yet and you wanna see the next episodes, smash this button here. And I will see you guys in the next video. Thank you so much for watching and much love, doggies.